stream today. Haven't streamed in a long time. I am here at the beach in Santa Barbara. It's going to be a super hot day today. Might get up to 90. So I got here early to get a good spot. And now what? We're going to get some work done. We're going to work out a little bit outside. We're going to enjoy the beach, probably take Cosmo for a walk. Um, and yeah, we're just gonna have a chill day. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for, um, but just kind of like testing things out. I've never done a vertical stream, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. Um, Apparently, these vertical streams get a lot more mobile viewers, just kind of like scrolling through the shorts feed, as opposed to the horizontal streams, which target more like people on computers and TVs and stuff. So I figure like since it's a work day, less people are at home. They're more like out and about at work, at school and stuff. So vertical streams might be better for, this time of day or for like certain audiences. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Um, and then the other thing is I'm not monetized on YouTube yet, and I have to reach 4,000 watch hours by um, I think it's February, because in February they're going to be changing the standards. To get monetized on YouTube, you have to have, you used to only need 4,000 watch hours, but now you need 8,000 watch hours in February. So the time is ticking, um, and I basically need to get 4,000 watch hours um, before February, and I'm maybe like a quarter of the way there. So yeah, I'm motivated to post more on YouTube uh, and to get as many watch hours as possible until then. So that's what we're doing. Um, hopefully, hopefully you guys can hear me all right. I'm gonna do a quick test to see if it's coming through. But if anyone has joined yet, please, thank you for being here. Feel free to drop a chat, and I will check it out. Okay, there's my live stream. Okay, cool. Sounds good. So yeah, I'm gonna get some work done. I'm gonna work out. The way I'm parked right now, it's morning, so the sun is like over there. I have a little bit of shade in the back of my van. That's where my pull-up bar is. So I'm gonna knock out some pull-ups and dips, do some stomach ups for my abs, and get my little workout in. And then the sun is going to be like completely overhead, and so I'm going to want to be in the van chilling during then, because yeah, like just too much sun. I don't want to like slather myself with sunscreen just to go outside for like a little bit. Um, and yeah, so those are just some things that I'm considering now. So yeah, let's head outside. Let's knock out some pull-ups. Hopefully, last time I tried this like one boomer lady got really pissed at me because she comes here like every day swimming, and she, I don't know, I don't think she likes that I'm just like living rent free here. So she was like, "You're taking up too much room," even though this parking lot is like completely empty. Like those are all parking spots. Um, so yeah, hopefully well, actually, if she does come by and give me gruff, then at least I'll have some content. So yeah, let's get my hat on. Let's head outside. Knock out some pull-ups. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing some computer work today. I have some, I do run an e-commerce store, so I have some product like Amazon on ships. Most products do have some products that I need to ship. I have the shipping labels right here, and I just need to package those up, and then I'll drop them off at a drop-off box, like a FedEx or UPS or something like that. So that's on the agenda. Right now it is 9 o'clock, so the sun isn't too intense. Ugh. Oh, and I can do the cool kid thing and attach the mic to my hat. There we go. Okay, so I don't see any chats. I don't see any chats. Maybe no one's chatting, but in case someone is, I don't want to like miss it. Yeah, sorry guys. This is my. Oh, thank you, Ginny. Really appreciate that. Okay, cool. Chat's working. I'm assuming you guys can hear me. If there's any feedback you guys have, yo, what up, bro? What's up? Thanks for being here. I think I know who you are. um, yeah, we're at Goleta Beach. Hey, we out here. This is the best. Like, I'm not gonna make like a full YouTube video about this spot because it's just too goated, and I is like perfect for van life. Um, I've never been to San Diego. San Diego's good for van life too, but yeah, like I can park right by the water. There's no parking fees. You can't park here overnight, but like, when can you park overnight at a beach? I guess you can in San Diego at some spots. Um, but yeah, and then the other thing is like I am so close to stores and like everything else I need. It was literally like just a few minute drive to get here. Where's my girlfriend? Non-existent, my brother. Non-existent. Um, Carlsbad, Encinitas. Yeah, yeah. It People like van life is really popular there because it's a lot closer to Arizona, and people flock to Arizona for the winter because the rest of the U.S. is like super cold. Um, and yeah, people go to Arizona because it's like the one place in the U.S. that's like super warm and nice during the winter. Um, and then San Diego is just like really close to Arizona. So when Arizona gets too hot, a lot of people will just move over to San Diego. Um, yep, 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 yep. So yeah, let's do some pull-ups. Let's knock these out. Let's knock these out. Optimize the view. Is that her name? No, there's no girlfriend. That's partially why I'm on YouTube and social media, is because, traditional dating apps, I don't think people are really expecting to find a van lifer. But, the algorithm can help push my video to like-minded individuals and like-minded women. So that's partially why I'm, posting and stuff. It's not just for views, but I am trying to find someone. I'm taking wife applications. What's up, Rof? What is up? Thank you for being here. What is my biggest challenge with van life? Thank you for that question. Oh man. Yeah, I know the shirtless streams, but like it's such a nice day. It's like uh, I don't want to be wearing a shirt right now. I don't want to be covered. Um, so yeah, biggest challenge with van life? Man, I don't know. There's a lot of challenges. And I feel like I get these questions and then I like answer some crappy answer and then like later on I'll think about it and I'll be like, why didn't I answer it that way? So I don't know. This might not be the biggest challenge, but I'll think of something. Um, uh, I would say like staying motivated to like get work done, because like I'm constantly moving from place to place. Um, not complaining, nice. I'm constantly moving from place to place, from the beach to like my sleep spot to post office and stuff like that. And it's hard to like really get settled in and like get work done. That's been a big challenge for me. One part of it is like my desk isn't very comfortable and like my office chair isn't very comfortable. So when I sit down to get work done, I'm like, I just want to get up. Like I'm just over it. As soon as I sit down, I'm over it. So that's what I've been working on, like getting a good desk setup, which I have done. Um, Previously, my desk was like I had to set it up every time I wanted to get work done, but now I have it where it's like already all set up. Um, so I'm yeah, just trying to get more work, spend more time in the computer. Um, yeah, so that's been a challenge. Honestly, I'm pretty lucky that that's like my biggest challenge. Uh, I don't have the city on my case. I don't have police on my case. I'm just like living out here. So it could be a lot more challenging. I tried getting a co-working membership at one point because I figured like, if I if I like went to a place where people are getting work done, I could get I could get more work done. But yeah, it was kind of complicated and expensive, and then I have to like bring all my laptop and all my gear with me to the co-working place. So yeah, I just got my desk set up in here, and um, what drew me to van life? Yeah, so yeah, this is a big question, but there's a lot of factors. But part of it is because I grew up here in Santa Barbara, in this beautiful city that has perfect weather year round, um, and it's extremely expensive to live here. So I wouldn't be able after college and stuff, it's like almost impossible to be able to afford a place out here. Um, Unless you like get inheritance or something like that. So I wanted to stay here. I didn't want to have to relocate to like a worse area. Um, so this was like one way I could stay here. The other reason is like I did live in like the traditional life in a room in a house, paying rent to a landlord, having a full-time job, going to work every day, and um, I ended up getting burned out. Like I got into debt. I had to deal with evictions. I had to, terrible roommates. Maybe I was a terrible roommate. So I was kind of like just done with that whole life. And this has been working out a lot better for me. Instead of paying rent, I put money towards the van payment, and it's all paid off now. And my credit is improved dramatically. Finances are much better. So yeah, like finances and just like quality of life. It's harder to start a family in a van for sure. So that's going to be a challenge, if I want to like get a girlfriend and like settle down and stuff like that. But for now, I'm chilling, and I didn't drop a ton of money on a house in a place that I don't like. I don't know. Um, Also, I've always been a camper. I used to have a truck with a camper shell before this, and I love camping and backpacking, so this all just kind of comes natural to me. Cost of living's ridiculous. Renting a studio is 1,800 to 2,000 a month. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like so much of your income just goes to your housing. Um, yeah, and yeah, like with the van, there's more chores that you have to do that take up your time, like refilling your water jugs, refilling your like the water of your actual van, um, making sure you have enough power, uh, and like driving to the right spot. So there are some things with van life that just like take up more time, but um, if your time like unless your time is extremely valuable, then I feel like van life is worth it because it can, just help you save money. But it's not for everyone, especially if you live in somewhere where the weather's bad. Then you have to contend with the weather. If I had to deal with weather issues, then it would be a lot harder. Let me know if it doesn't sound good, if I'm like talking too loud, if there's like feedback or anything, please. I would really appreciate any feedback. Yeah, just while I still have some shade here, just working out a little bit. Audio video is good. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, and we can get a little better view. I have these solar cables. This is one of the things I need to do. I'm just lazy. But my solar cables need to be running through the roof of my van. But right now they're just kind of running down the side, and it makes it look pretty ugly. So I got to do that. Sun's kind of in the way here, isn't it? But yeah, I mentioned it before. I don't know if that many people were here, but I am trying to hit 4,000 watch hours on YouTube before, what is it? Before February. Because in February, they are raising the standards for YouTube monetization. You used to only need 4,000 watch hours, but in February, they're raising it to 8,000. So the clock is ticking. I need 4,000 watch hours by February. And I can do that by, editing videos and posting stuff, posting shorts. But live is really good because I don't have to edit anything. I can just like have it on and just rake in the watch hours. So that's what I'm experimenting with. And also it's cool because I can just kind of do what I'm already doing. And just all I have to do is throw a camera up, and then it's much easier than like editing traditional content. See, the problem why I could never live out of the road, the bathroom in the shower situation. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know if I want to get into the bathroom situation. That's like kind of different for everyone. It's different, with your gender, but you can make it work, but that is a challenge. As far um, as showers go, I mean, honestly, like Planet Fitness Meta is pretty goated, or any other 24-hour gym. I'm actually a member of two different 24-hour gyms in my city, and so I can like, depending on where I'm at, or like which club is open, I can go to either club, and I think that's partially why I've been able to like maintain my fitness, is because I'm going to the gym every day to shower, and like if you're going to the gym, you might as well if you're going to the gym to shower, you might as well work out too. So that's what I've been doing. Like I'm showering every day at the gym, and while I'm in there, work out. But when I first started van life, I got my Planet Fitness membership, and I was so busy and tired that I wasn't working. I was just going into Planet Fitness only to shower. I called it Planet, and I was worried they're gonna like get pissed at me, but it really doesn't matter. You don't have to work out. You can just shower at these places. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Paying off. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. I'm trying to get my money up now. Um, expenses are so low in a van that if you can cover your expense, like it's kind of easy to cover your expenses with just like a modest income. But then you're still like you're not making like if you're just kind of making the minimum or just above the minimum for van life, you might be doing okay and supporting yourself, but like you're still making much less than like the average person that's working full time. So that's what I'm trying to be motivated to do. Like make more money. Like yes, I might have enough. Yes, my van might be paid off. Yes, I might be able to save money, but like I want to be able to make enough money to live in a house, Um, I might be living in a van, but I want to be able to move to a house if I need to. I don't want to like be stuck in here. So I'm trying to stay motivated to make more money. And that is done by just spending more time on the computer, making sure my desk is, comfortable to use, like I was talking about before. Yeah, I can do some stomach ups, get some ab work. Like, of course, someone should have to work and earn money to basically just live. Yeah, I know. Seriously, it's like, yeah, I feel you on that. I don't want to get too like political, um, but yeah, it's a shame. Like, I don't know. I feel like super cheap motels should be free. Like, um, I think they should be subsidized by the government. Anyone should be able to just get like a motel room. Favorite upgrade or comfort addition to the van? Thank you for the question. Well, dude, this, this. I love it. My pull-up bar. Dude, I love this thing. This is my favorite by far. So I got this pull-up bar. It's like this boutique custom. It's like this dude who has like has a metal fabrication company, and he like makes these on the side. And I swear to God, he's losing money on this thing because like it was so cheap, and the way they shipped it to me, it was on a pallet. Like they probably paid more money to ship this thing to me than I paid for it. So, but this thing is so nice. Like I can work out on the beach wherever I'm at. It's not really for the city. Like the idea when I bought this is like if I'm out camping in the middle of nowhere for like 2 weeks, I have a way to work out. But it turns out it's actually really handy for the city too, because now I don't have to spend time in like a gross sweaty gym. Uh, I can just like work out here. I can get my pump in, and like basically wherever I'm at can like look really good. Because like right now I'm like a little bit deflated, but if I like work out a little bit, like work out my abs, my chest, and my shoulders and my arms, then like I'm just looking really good. So I can. It's really nice to be able to have that option wherever I'm at. Yeah, I do need to do a van tour video. I had a van tour video, but it wasn't that good, and it was way too long. So I need to make it better. I need to edit it better and make it shorter and more concise. And then I also need to make like a 60-second Instagram version of a van tour. So there's a lot of like potential viral videos that I need to make, but they require a bit more effort, a bit more creativity, and editing. The videos that I've posted so far really don't require any editing. Just kind of throw it up there. So yeah, just getting a little more workout, getting a workout in before the sun gets too intense. Maybe I'll put the microphone over here so I'm not breathing into it constantly. What are you doing for fun lately other than working out? Hopefully you heard that. Um, well, I've been hanging out on Discord a lot. I have a whole Discord family and Discord friends. That's been really helpful. Um, Found a good community of like a lot of people on Discord are like younger, but I managed to find a community of people that are like more my age, and a lot of them are professionals. Um, so like I don't have coworkers. I don't have a girlfriend or whatever. So like I'm not really interacting with anyone outside of Discord. So that's been really nice. Made me feel more human, like interacting with more people, getting to talk to people. And then like Discord is just like a whole fucking world, bro. Like you can like watch movies with people, you can play games with people, um, just talk, like plan IRL events. So that's been big. Discord for sure. I'll probably like if I end up getting a whole bunch of viewers, then I'll make my own. Well, I have one. It's just like dead. But yeah, I'd like to spin up my own Discord of like van life people. There is one van life gaming Discord, but a lot of the yeah, it's fine. I go in there sometimes, but a lot of the people in there don't actually live van life, and they're like younger and they're more gamers. So, I do like gaming, but I just don't do it that much. So, um, yeah, I'd like to have a community of like, it'd be cool if I had a community of like people who are maybe a little bit older and more into van life and camping and stuff like that. I do like to run. Um, like I go to the track and run sometimes. Yep, 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 yep. It's a beautiful day, man. This is amazing. Let's see how Cosmo's doing. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, and I have my. I need to make a video about this, but that's a solar panel sunshade, and like I don't see a lot of people doing this. That's on the inside of the car, and you would think that like the window would take away a lot of the electricity gains, but I actually do make quite a bit of electricity from that solar sunscreen, and it blocks sun from hitting my dashboard, so it's killing two birds. Probably make a video about that, but that requires effort. Like I'll have to do research, figure out like, oh yeah, like it adds this much electricity by using the solar sunshade, and I'm not really good at like amps and watts and electricity like that. I kind of just wing it. Here's my other tripod. Get that out of the way. Yeah, there's Cosmo. He already went on a walk today, so he doesn't want to go out yet. But in like an hour or so, he'll probably want to like go on another walk and dip in the water. You want to go on a walk? Let's go. Let's go on a walk. Yeah, see, he doesn't want to go. But if he did, then he would have gotten up and acted like he was going to jump off the bed. Living. That's how we're living. Good. Pretty good. But yeah, I mean, I could do like a quick little. So this is it. And then bathroom's here. This is my trash. Um, yeah, the shower. The shower head is here. I'm hanging stuff on it right now. But yeah, I don't usually shower in my van because it uses a ton of water. I only have 25 gallons of water in here, and a shower takes like minimum 3 gallons if you're being uh, really conscious about it. So I try to shower at like Planet Fitness and stuff, or like I don't know, maybe in like a river or something if I'm camping. Try to use the water as little as possible. Yeah. One thing I don't like about my van is like it's lifted, so there's a lot of space I have to step up to get in and out. So I have this handle here and this handle here, but it is a little bit challenging to get in and out. But hey, I'm fit. I'm young and fit, so can't complain. So here we are. Here's the van. And here's the desk setup I was talking about earlier. So just flip this up, and then I have this wobble stool that I got. This stool. Um, it's meant for like a standing desk, but yeah, it's working pretty well for the van. So when I want to get work done, I just sit right here, and I have my external monitor, and I have my mouse on my bed, and I just chill like this, blow it up, and then I can One issue I had is I don't have an armrest, but I just pull out this drawer, get this pillow here, boom, armrest. So yeah, comfortable desk here. I got my camera with my ring light for all the Discord calls I'm doing. And then when I get tired of sitting down on my desk, or if I'm just doing something really quick, then I have my standing desk option right here. So I can just pull out my little keyboard tray and I can, get work done like this. So you would think that, with my standing desk and my seated desk setup, I would be super productive and efficient, getting tons of work done, but I'm not. I'm lazy. I go to the gym instead of working out, and I go to the gym instead of like working on my boring computer tasks. So gotta, I gotta stop being so addicted to the gym and stop neglecting my other responsibilities. Oh, this other guy just honked at me to say hi. This other van life dude. This dude's hilarious. This dude in this camper right here. Yeah, I park next to it. Like we park at the same sleep spot sometimes, and so we kind of like say what's up to each other. But he's kind of crazy. I think he thinks that like he's like schizophrenic or something, and I think he thinks that like people are like watching him or tracking him or something like that. So whenever I have interactions with him, he's like, "They're not gonna find me." Like, "They'll never catch me out here." I don't know, just like crazy shit like that. And I'm just like, "Okay, dude, okay." So yeah, you meet some interesting characters for sure. And a lot of people, they'll park with the back of their van facing the ocean, and then the air will just like run right through their vans and give them really good airflow. Bam. I wonder if I could do a muscle up now. My back is getting really strong. They say if you can do like 10 pull-ups, and you should be able to do a muscle up. Yo, what's up, Skippy? What up, bro? I was just talking about Discord and how that's like one of my biggest hobbies right now. And your Discord was one of the ones that I was indoctrinated into. Beginning my path of discorddom and degeneracy. Thanks for being here, bro. Where are the rest of the goons? That's my question. Yeah, I'm trying out vertical streams. Trying out vertical. I'm only on YouTube right now. I was just talking about how they're changing the monetization standards. So in February, they're changing it so you have to have 1,000 hours instead of 4,000 hours to get monetized. So I kind of want to get 4,000 hours logged before February to get monetized. That would be sick. So I am once again motivated to stream and post. And yeah, we're only on YouTube right now, but like, I figure if we're doing vertical streams, I probably want to syndicate this to like TikTok and anywhere else that has vertical. Yeah, let me know if there's let me know if you have any feedback for the stream, if the audio is like too loud, too soft. if I'm not like coming through good. Oh, I'm on Wi-Fi right now. Maybe I should. One second. Let me improve the signal here. Okay, I turned off my mic. Let's see if this works. Okay, that worked. That's so funny. I have 5 viewers when my mic stopped working. I got the most viewers when my mic stopped working. Okay, we're just running off the phone mic now. I don't know if something happened with my fancy DJI mic. It had battery, it was connected, but it stopped working. I don't know what happened with it. So we're just going off the iPhone mic now. Okay. I'm gonna finish my workout and then we're gonna get some work done. And then I'm gonna keep asking Cosmo if he wants to go to the beach. Cosmo, you wanna go to the beach? Let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go. He really doesn't wanna go. Yeah, thank you for letting me know about that. I would have never known. And I don't even know how to chat. Like, I need to learn the streaming interface. Green screen. Whoa, what the heck? Lighting on, lighting off. Phone mic sounds surprisingly good. It's like great. Yeah, it's iPhone 17 Pro, so it's the latest and greatest. It's kind of weird though. I don't think I can change the camera I use because like iPhone has like 3 cameras on the back, and other apps let me change what camera I use. It doesn't seem to do that. Yeah, I don't have that option. This is crazy. It's like suggesting questions to ask you based off AI. It's like, do you want to ask your audience if you need a pop filter? I think the AI like read your chat. The phone mic sounds good outside, and it's like analyzing what I'm saying and suggesting questions to ask my chat. It's so weird, bro. AI is gonna cook us all. Okay, I saw this workout on Instagram. My whole Instagram feed is just fitness now, so it's like okay that I'm addicted to it because it's just giving me ideas to work out, giving me workouts and stuff. So yeah. Oh my gosh, that shit's brutal. I see Cosmo rustling around in there. Let's see if he wants to go for a walk. Want to go for a walk? Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Okay, now he wants to come on a walk. Here's my little man. I love you, boy. Can I have a kiss? No kiss. I love him. I need to trim his bangs. Yeah. Stuff gets lost in the van pretty easily. I have these like special grooming scissors, but I don't know where they are right now. So that's why his bangs are so long. But he's so cute. Look how cute he is. Okay. Where's your leash? Leash, poop bags, and then we're set. And I also want my arm sleeves. Where are those? Okay, here they are. The best hack for staying cool in a like dry or like normal environment, so like not humid, arm sleeves, and then you get them wet. So you put it on. There's a plane flying over. Yeah, the trick to staying cool, you put on arm sleeves and then you get the arm sleeves wet. And then when the water evaporates, it cools you down without having the sun beat on you. Dude, you could be in like 100-degree weather and this would cool you down. And all you need is just a little bit of water every once in a while to splash on the arm sleeve. It's so goated. And that's not what I'm doing right now. I'm just wearing the arm sleeve so I don't have to wear sunscreen. But like, I used to be a mailman. And I was, delivering mail in like 100-degree weather, and these saved me. Getting these wet every once in a while cools you down so much. But this is nice because it like kind of reverses your farmer's tan. Farmer tan reversal device. Put it on backwards. Oh well. Oh yeah, and I have a gimbal. I forgot about my gimbal. I should probably get that. Yeah, I have to get used to the whole streaming thing. It's been a while since I've streamed, but usually I have a gimbal to help me like stabilize. Wenwag, impressive and impossible. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I used to stream and usually have a gimbal to help keep the camera all steady, but I just don't have it right now, and I don't think I want to. I already have Cosmo out and like ready to go, and I don't want to like keep him waiting and look for my gimbal. So I think I'm just gonna hold it with my hand and hopefully it's not too wobbly. But next time I will have the gimbal. There's my tripod. Whoop. Now I need a poop bag. Okay, got the poop bag. Oh, and now I need my car keys. And then we're good to go. Maybe I'll just take this tripod with me and use it like a selfie stick. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna hold it like this. Oh, sorry about I'm not trying to air out my dirty laundry, y'all. Sorry about that. That's the other annoying thing, laundry. Cause like, I generate a lot of laundry, especially with how much I'm working out. And then it's like you have smelly clothes in your van and it's like hard to air them out so they don't like get all stinky and wet and gross. So that's a challenge that I'm dealing with. Yeah, I can't just like throw it in the laundry room or something. Like all my dirty clothes are like right in the same space with me. Okay. I'm not even locking the door. I'm not even gonna close the window. I'm gonna be like within sight of my van here, so I'm just gonna walk on the beach a little bit, let Cosmo dip in the water. And yeah, I said it before, but this is like the best spot for van life. I'm in Goleta Beach in Santa Barbara. Free parking, can park here all day. I was just working out on my pull-up bar there. And it's right next to the airport. You got the beautiful view of the mountains in the background, the coastal range. And then that is Santa Barbara University of right over there. They're really big in marine biology. And then there's the Goleta Pier. But there's a plane flying over right now. There is no place more beautiful than Santa Barbara. It's true. It really is true. It's so perfect here. Like it's so funny because like you go on a vacation somewhere and it's like you're going on a reverse vacation because it makes you realize how fucking nice Santa Barbara is. You're like, get me out of this hellhole. Not really. I drove to Arizona and it's so dry there. And like my skin got chapped. My lips got chapped. My nostrils were completely demolished when I went to Arizona. It's like I didn't have a humidifier and my nostrils aren't used to dryness, I guess. And so when I went to Arizona, like I got the worst bloody nostril sort of thing going on, dry nose. My skin got dry. And then I got altitude sick. Like I tried to escape the heat by going up in elevation to like Flagstaff and Show Low. And then I ended up getting altitude sickness because it's like so high up. So I had altitude sickness, worst bloody nose, dry nose ever. Like Arizona absolutely destroyed me. And I had this idea that I would like keep traveling around and like go to Utah and like go to all these different places. But I'm like, dude, get me back to Santa Barbara. Get me back to the beach and to the perfect weather, perfect humidity. It really is perfect here. And yeah, I'm at Goleta Beach. It's in Santa Barbara, but it's not like right next to downtown Santa Barbara. This is more like the locals beach. Downtown, you have to pay money to park at the beach. There's going to be more enforcement for like oversized vehicles because you're actually parking on city streets a lot of the time if you're not paying for it. So yeah, this is like the locals beach, Goleta Beach. This is my secret. I'll tell y'all here, but I probably won't make any like big videos about it because I don't want to blow up my spot. The life is too good out here. Utah is definitely sick if you can make it out there. Zion national parks are gorgeous. Yeah, I have been to Zion is like the one national park in Utah that I've been to, and it is gorgeous. But yeah, it's like probably better during the winter and the spring. During the summer, it's just like super hot. Let's go. Yeah, they're pretty serious about keeping your dog on a leash at this beach, so can't really let him off the leash, but yep. Okay, Cosmo, are we going to the bathroom? Are we running around, or what are we doing here? How long can we make a selfie stick? Long. We have a chatter. We have a new chatter in the building. What up, Anthony Demizio? Checking in to say hi. Hope you're doing good. Give Cosmo some pets for me. Okay, I will. The YouTube app does not like it when I turn my phone horizontal. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully the audio isn't too bad. A plane just flew over and the waves are crashing. Audio sounds fine. Good to hear. There's the van. There's my house, right there. Yeah, so just doing a little test of the YouTube stream. Usually back when I was streaming before, I would multi-stream on all platforms. So I'll probably do that next stream. And you can even like do a combined vertical and horizontal stream. So I need to look into that, see how hard that is to set up and what goes into that. Why can't life always be this easy? The other thing I have to do is trim Cosmo, and that's actually it's actually pretty high priority. He has way too much fur, especially on his paws. And when he has a whole bunch of hair and fur in his paws, then he gets a lot dirtier. He tracks a lot more dirt into the van. So yeah, I gotta trim him a little bit. It's so funny. It seems like the more I talk, the more people leave. I should just make this an ASMR stream. So I see some. Okay, so I see some sandpipers. Those little birds over there. I think they're endangered, so I'm not gonna go any further. Just gonna let them chill. Can I zoom? Oh, whoa, I can zoom. Yo, that's so sick. Yeah, so those are sandpipers. You can tell by their long beak. And I think they eat the sand crabs. And I believe they are endangered or just protected or something. So yeah, not gonna go close to them. That's one reason why dogs aren't allowed off leash here. So we will be turning around and we will be going the opposite direction. So yesterday, I'll tell a story. Yesterday, I made a mistake. So I have to fill up my water tank in my van, and I go to this one park to do so. They have like hoses and spigots, and I can just like fill up my water for free. And it's a nice park, so I can like let Cosmo out and he can run around while I'm filling up my water. But I accidentally left Cosmo. I like got Cosmo out of the car, filled up my water, and then I accidentally left him at the park and drove away. And I didn't realize until like 5-10 minutes later. And someone got him and they brought him to the pound. And so I had to like go and pick him up pound, even though it was only like half an hour. Come on, let's go. Oh, we lost a connection for a second. It's kind of weird that someone would like find him and then just like immediately bring him to the pound. Maybe they thought I was like abandoning him or something. He always does this. He like insists on walking more. This is the other thing that's annoying about van life. Like having a dog, even though he's small, it's like there's a plane flying over. Even though this dog is small, it's a lot of work. And like I can't just like let him outside and let him run around. Maybe if I'm at like a campsite, I can do that, but then I'm worried about like a coyote eating him. But it's like whenever he needs exercise, I have to physically get out and walk him and like stop what I'm doing. And that is just one of the most irritating things in my opinion. Like I need to be like doing work in my car, on my computer, but all this dog wants to do is like walk around. And like right now, I'm gonna try to walk towards the van, and he's gonna resist going back to the van because he wants to walk more on the beach. And it's so sad because like I need to get work done, I need to be productive, and all this dog wants to do is like exercise outside. So it's just sad. So like watch, heading to the van, stops dead in his tracks. He is not going any further. If I want him to come back to the van, like I have to pick this dog up. But then, if we're gonna continue walking, no problem. Continuing to walk on the beach, not a problem for him. So this dog just like completely has me whipped, bro. And then if I pick him up and bring him to the car, then he's sad. It sucks, man. And this dog is like, he's like 12 years old. You would think that he would be slowing down and just want to chill, but no, he just wants to walk all day. But yeah, at least he's not a big dog. If he was big, that'd be a lot worse. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, so Santa Barbara is different than LA. In LA, you know, it would be normal for someone to be walking around the beach with a tripod like this. But in Santa Barbara, there's not a lot of people my age, like influencer age. You know, like after college, people just like move away. So it's kind of odd for some dude to be walking on the beach with a tripod. People don't expect it as much in a sleepier city like this. But I feel like if I was in like Los Angeles, Venice Beach area, like there'd be tons of people walking around with their tripod. Okay, come on. Okay, I forgot that I left my car completely unlocked, so I'm not gonna go too far from it. Try not to film people that don't want to be filmed. Cosmo wants to dip in the water again. Flies landing on me. These flies off me. Yeah, so we're chilling out here. I got my arm sleeves, aka my farmer's tan reversal device. There's the van. Dude, there are so many flies. The second I stop moving, all these flies land on me. Okay, time to get back to the van, get some computer work done. I have some packages that I have to ship out, so I'll do that. We'll see how boring the stream gets once I get back in my van, and we'll see how much longer we go. If anyone has any comments or questions, I would love to see them in the chat. Really appreciate y'all for being here with me on a beautiful day while I test out this vertical stream. Okay, let's see if Cosmo's ready to go back to the van or if he's gonna insist on staying at the beach. Okay, boy, come on. Come on. See, he's stopping dead in his tracks. He's not going any further. Come on, boy. But then if we continue walking on the beach, oh, no problem. No problem for him. So yeah, just to repeat, we are at Goleta Beach in Santa Barbara. This is my spot. This is my favorite spot. And I'm probably not gonna make a video about, a full video about this because I'm not trying to blow up my spot. But for you peeps that are here, you get to know. I feel like I'm beginning to burn on my back, so time to go. Come on, boy, it's time to go. I gotta carry him. The van is in view. I got me, the van, and the dog. What more could you want, YouTube viewer? shorts scroller. What more could you possibly want? Are you not entertained? YouTube Shorts viewers? Sorry for the shaky camera. Sorry. Are you not entertained? So now the sun is overhead, so not as shaded. But yeah, I am excited to game. I have a gaming laptop, but I just like I don't usually I can't find time or the motivation to game. But if like I'm streaming and maybe I have people to play with, then that would be good motivation to game. So that could be fun. Okay, the lighting isn't good here. We're moving. Oh, that's good. There's clouds right there. Do one of those, and then one of these. Yeah, I don't want to block the roadway. That's the problem. I need to get a good shot without blocking the roadway. That's good. Come here. Come here. Come. Come on. There. Okay, the Ranger just passed, and he did not seem to care. The Ranger did not seem to care that I had my tripod set up. We'll see if he says anything when he comes back. But the Rangers are super chill. And it's just like, yeah, it's just like the guy who manages the park and takes out the trash, not like a law enforcement ranger. So it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, really not trying. I'm here a lot. I'm taking advantage of this parking lot and this beach. So I'm not trying to like overstay my welcome or like do too much out here, you know? Ranger is cool. Just doing the routine before I bring Cosmo in. Gotta wring out his paws and then let him shake. And then he is allowed back in the van. Okay, shake. Shake. Good boy. We are back in here. Boom. All right, I'm gonna need some chatters to come out of the woodwork. Where are we at? No, I'm just playing. I need to be providing the entertainment here. I'm getting hungry. I think it's time to make some breakfast. The menu is a fruit smoothie or eggs. Or both. I'm probably gonna make both. I'm actually, yeah, I'll probably make both. Some a fruit smoothie and eggs. And the way I make eggs nowadays is just like a whole carton of egg whites and 2 whole eggs. Because there's way too much fat in eggs, but there's a lot of protein in the egg whites. So I try to eat mostly egg whites with a little bit of egg. You get some good vitamins in the egg yolks, so you do want that. Yep. I do have a freezer in here, which is nice. So, yeah, here's a peek in my fridge, y'all. There's not much going on in here. I got my egg whites. This is my last egg white. I'll have to go back to Costco and get some more. I got my protein bars. This is like, you know, I don't eat sweets anymore. I just eat protein bars as my sweet. No sweets allowed in this temple. Got my bananas. Sizzle Terps, what up, bro? Thanks for being here. Okay, let me... Can I mod you? I'm modding you right now. All the OGs are getting modded. All the OGs are getting modded right now. Add as moderator. Boom. Okay, do we want to make you super mod or just regular? We're just gonna make you... We're making all the homies mods. Anthony's a mod. Sizzle's a mod. SB Skater Dude's a mod. I know these people outside of the stream, so that's why they're... Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Yo! Masamune X. Dre, what up? Thank you for being here. I don't recognize your name, but you said it as if like we know each other. Dude, I have this massive pimple. Just ignore it. Just kicking everyone. No, don't kick everyone. John from Discord. John. Oh, what up, bro? What up? Don't you have another YouTube channel? Anyway, what's up? Thanks for being here. Everyone's a mod now. Everyone's a mod. Okay. Yeah, so what I was saying is if this is my fridge. I also have some fish oil. Oh wait, I need to take my L-carnitine because you're supposed to take this on an empty stomach. So I'll drink some of that. But yeah, all I have in here is just bananas, my fish oil, frozen blueberries, a couple ice packs, and eggs. And then I have my egg whites. About to make some breakfast here. I'm gonna use this entire egg white carton and 2 eggs. That is gonna be my protein-packed breakfast for the day. This is gonna be an everyday thing. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I've said this a few times already, but I want to get monetized on YouTube, and they are changing the monetization standards. They're gonna make it harder to be monetized on YouTube come February. They are doubling the amount of watch hours you need to get monetized. So I am motivated to stream as much as possible before February, before that cutoff date, because I really want to get 4,000 watch hours. They're going to raise it to 8,000 watch hours in February. They're doubling the requirements. Got to get Martin to host your stream after he ends, like hit transfer. Dude, that would be crazy, bro. I wouldn't do that to him. He's like, yeah, the rating. Yeah. That would be crazy. I mean, people, like, I would get an influx of viewers and they would all leave, like, as soon as possible. But, yeah, I wouldn't expect that from him. He's, like, way too famous and prestigious. And then by, like, switching his stream over to me, he's, like, potentially ruining his reputation. Or jeopardizing his reputation. So I would never ask or expect that of such a popular streamer. Yeah, but yeah, is this gonna be an everyday thing? I think, well, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how interesting I can make the streams. Like I said, I want to like game a little bit more. I do have a gaming laptop. Boom, boom. You know, we're ready. 5070, I believe. So yeah, want to start gaming. The thing is, the games that I play are first-person shooters, and those require you to have like a really good mouse and monitor setup to be good at the game. And like here in the van, I'm limited with power, so I have this like portable monitor. It's like not as good as a regular gaming monitor, but it's still serviceable. And then, yeah, my mouse pad. I have to get, like, a hard mouse pad to put here so I can, like, be serious when I'm playing FPS games. But yeah, if I start gaming, that's gonna like really mix up the content more. And certainly if I'm traveling and going from place to place and not just staying in the same city, then uh, I will definitely be streaming. You know, either like my travels, like when I drive from place to place, or um, I'll be streaming like when I get to my new location, like streaming each new camp spot. Like that'll be a game changer. Um, yeah, we will be doing that, Sizzle Terps, as soon as we meet up. That will be happening, bro. Tips will be touched. All right, time to knock down this L-carnitine while I still have an empty stomach. And then what's on the agenda today? I have I sell stuff on Amazon, and I have some items I need to ship. So I'm gonna go to the FedEx Dropbox and the UPS Dropbox and drop those off. It's actually just a quick skateboard ride away, so I'm probably going to take the stream with me and skate over to the Dropbox to drop off my packages. And then we'll get to see UCSB. Hi, can you rate on Whatnot? Also, per Harry Tornado. Oh, cool. Don't know Harry Tornado, but I know of Whatnot. I know it's like mainly like a trading, like it's big with like card trading and collectibles and stuff. I'm gonna put a shirt on because I look kind of gross. But yeah, like I'll look into that. I didn't really think about Whatnot as a possibility, but I'll look into that. I definitely want to be live on TikTok, because TikTok, man, they push your content to so many new people. Like I have a tiny bit of like an Instagram presence, and I made some shorts, and I just like reposted all those shorts to TikTok, and I got like tons of likes and views and followers. So definitely want to be there too. Don't want to waste my effort just posting on Instagram. Okay, shirt is in here. There we go. Oh, it's really wrinkly, aren't we? Maybe I'll just put on a regular shirt. I look kind of goofy. So yeah, if any of y'all have van life questions, happy to answer. Oh yeah, I was gonna say with my fridge, I can choose to either have it just in fridge mode or like fridge and freezer. Bro, my eBay account's still, they nuked my eBay account, bro. I'm banned from eBay for life. I am banned on eBay for life, bro, and they will not let me back on. Like yeah. I have to like, if I want to get back on eBay, I have to, yeah, dude. Even if I make a new account, when they do the identity verification, I get like instantly banned. Dude, if you get my eBay account unbanned, I will love you forever, bro. Like, seriously. Bro, because this is what happened. I'll shoot you my username, and don't get yourself in trouble over this. But, like, whenever I had an issue on eBay, like some buyer, like, screwed me over, or a seller screwed me over, or, like, eBay themselves screwed me over, I emailed, like, the VP of eBay. And, like, he actually would help me like several times and like go above and beyond for me, but like I guess I just did it too many times, and like I emailed him once, and then I don't know, maybe like a customer like complained or something, or like one too many times. But yeah, like don't get yourself in trouble, man, because yeah, they might have some like, yeah, it's Dan Leva. I remember him. Yeah, dude. Okay. Oh, okay. So I can't say exactly what happened or it'll give away what I'm selling, and I don't want to talk about the items that I'm selling. And if you know, please don't talk about it. Um, but like somebody claimed that an item that I sold them was like extremely defective, and it like ended up breaking something of theirs, like it like potentially destroyed their property. And so they they like complained about it, and or they gave me like negative feedback or something, and I and then like I don't know, they oh yeah, yeah, I can't really remember, but like I got into an argument with a buyer basically, and they reported me, and maybe I tried contacting Dan, and then like they just nuked my account, bro. Um, but eBay's kind of whack because you have to ship everything on eBay. Like, eBay isn't like Amazon Prime where they have their own warehouses and like they ship stuff for you. Like with eBay, you have to print out the labels and you have to ship everything yourself. Um, so if I wanted to do eBay, I would have to be near a post office or a UPS store like all the time. And I wouldn't be able to be like camping off grid as much. Um, yeah, we're trying to improve that experience, dude. Yeah, that must have been crazy with the whole fucking GameStop shit, dude. Oh man. Um, yeah. I need to do a poll: shirt or no shirt. Um, I think, yeah, I don't know. Biggest complaint by far, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of a crazy saga. Um, shirt. Shirt. Shirt is currently winning, so I'm putting on the shirt. And a woman said shirt. Come on. I would think that the woman would, or I would hope that the woman would not want shirt and the men would want shirt. So it's a little bit of a bummer. I'm not going to lie, Tawny, but I'm doing this for you. Mm. And I have to be careful that remember that I'm streaming and that I don't like strip down and go to the bathroom while on stream. You're not at the beach? I'm not at the I'm not at the beach? I mean, I did crack boom roasted. Boom roasted. I did crack my front screen when you go do your business. Not sure exactly what you mean there, but that the business will be done at some point. Prop up the cam so that's the background. Yeah, it's like it's kind of hard because oh, I'm still zoomed in. Okay. Yeah, like Cosmos. Oh, sorry. Hold. Sorry about that. There's a car backing up. But yeah, I can't put my tripod any further this way. It's kind of like stuck there. And then I broke the glass of my front screen. So I kind of have a feeling that like there is a crack that goes like right through the camera. So I'm wondering if that's like causing any quality issues, but it looks okay. Yeah. But yeah, Sizzle, I hope the stock trading is going well. WCAM, yes indeed. So yeah, gonna make things interesting. Oh, you know what I can do? I can have the screen shot up here, and then that way I don't have to keep like looking at the phone. Lens flare from the crack, yeah. Yeah, this is an iPhone 17 Pro, so that's like one of the justifications why I bought this is because I want to like have good quality streams and like reels and stuff like that. All right. So I need to get my stream pulled up. Get a magnet for the camera, like Breathcast. Oh, so you're like, I do have several different magnet mounts for my camera. I just have to like, it's just hard to find places to like film in here. And since I have the bathroom, you know, people without bathrooms in their van, they don't have this, like their alleyway is much more open than mine. But since I have this whole bathroom and like the fridge and the storage, like tons of storage here, and then I have this like full wardrobe here, I don't have as big of like an alleyway. So this van isn't really as good for like filming content as other people's that have like it all open. It feels kind of claustrophobic in here. So it's one downside, but you know, I'm just kind of working with it. And yeah, it's focusing. Yeah, trying to find like the best possible places for the camera, depending on like what view is happening and like what I'm doing. But thank you so much for the recommendation. I appreciate it. Why do you hang out on Whatnot? Do you like the trading card stuff, collectibles, hobbies, stuff like that? Like, I didn't really know Whatnot was like a lifestyle type stuff. I thought it was more like hobbies, collectibles, and like selling things. But yeah, if you want to share about that. They're trying to steal eBay's lunch. Whatnot. Okay, so I'm gonna tune into the stream on my computer. No don't. Oh, bro. No. No donate button. No donate button allowed. Thank you, though, for thinking about that. I really appreciate it. Um, okay, now I can see how we sound when the microphone's all the way over there. Yeah, we sound good. Okay. Pop out chat. Oh, this is so cool. I have my chat window up right here now. Get a mic for your shirt too. Yeah, I have a mic and I was using it at the beginning of the stream, but it like had some error, and so I disabled it, and the built-in iPhone mic is working good for now. But yeah, you said only Harry Tornado. They sell anything. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I feel like eBay, I think they have like eBay Live now to try to, do what Whatnot's doing. And then they have their whole like trading card database stuff, and like you can like send in your cards too, apparently. So I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so yeah, I actually have to get cracking on these packages because I don't know when they pick it up from the Dropbox. I have FedEx and UPS packages to drop off. I might have already missed the drop-off time, so I might have to actually drive to the UPS store or to FedEx to drop those off. Okay, and I have my chat. Cool. So that's working well. Actually, this smaller tripod might be better for this spot. So yeah, while I'm just staying in the same city, it's a challenge to find like interesting content to stream because I'm just kind of doing my boring routine, shipping packages, making food, walking Cosmo, going to the beach, and going to the gym. That's like basically all I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. And my life is pretty good here. Like, I have things pretty well set up. So, I do want to go out and travel and explore, like, up north, the Pacific Northwest. That's, like, where I really want to go. I haven't done a lot of exploring up there. And obviously go into the Sierras and chill there. I want to be everywhere, but it costs a lot of money and gas to get out there, especially with my van. It's like, it's not turbocharged, it's lifted, it's four-wheel drive, so it gets like almost half the not half, but like maybe a third less mileage than other vans. So I do have to think about, costs. I think I recently estimated how much it would cost for me to drive across the country, and it would be like $800 just in gas. So it's pretty crazy. I only get like maybe 14 miles to the gallon if I'm lucky. But yeah, I got my life really well set up here, and yeah, if I'm traveling, then there's a good chance that I'm losing money because I'm just like constantly moving and paying for gas. So I got to find a balance. I want to be able to travel while not spending too much on gas and still having enough interesting things to stream, and while still being able to be productive. Because when you're traveling, you don't know where the water sources are. You don't know where the good sleep spots are. You have to do all this research to figure out what you're going to do. And yeah, I want to make sure I have my life kind of like settled and organized, and like my finances in order before I do something risky, like going on some big trip. But at some point, I just got to do it. 800 in gas is not bad. Bring all belongings with you instead of carrying on a plane. Yeah, that's very, very true. It's like you have your whole home with you. It's very true. I do have like expensive tires on this, and these are like snow rated tires. They're not highway tires, so like this thing is meant to be off-road. And I really haven't put it to its paces yet. So I got to do some of that. Really nervous about like rolling it over or damaging it. So I don't want to do anything too crazy, like go on like off-road trails. The four-wheel drive in this van is really just to help me not get stuck and get out of sticky situations. I don't have a winch on the van right now, so it's I need the four-wheel drive, and I can't get into too sticky of a situation. But anyway, yeah, just drinking my L-carnitine on my empty stomach. Make some breakfast. Oh yeah, I need to check to see when the drop-off time is for FedEx and UPS. And if I already missed the drop-off time, then I'm gonna have to go drive to an actual UPS and FedEx store. Okay, 2:45 p.m. for FedEx. Anyone has any interesting topics to discuss? Usually, last time I was streaming, I had my computer set up and I could like share my screen, put stuff on the screen, yeah, do a little bit more. But right now I'm streaming on my phone. Oh, and I'm only at 5%. I gotta charge it. Yeah, so I can't really like share my screen and do a lot of those like interactive things. Okay, we're charging now. Okay, UPS Dropbox, UC Santa Barbara, 5 p.m. Really? That's late. Dang, we're in business. Okay, so I'm packaging up my items, and then we're gonna go ship them off. Oh, but yeah, since we have until 2:45, I can probably make breakfast first. So I'm gonna do that. Make some food, talk to you guys, think of some more interesting things to talk about, maybe check the news and see what's going on in the world. When I was streaming on Twitch, I had music. I was like really trying to figure out like what's the best music to use. But I kind of feel that like YouTube doesn't like music. Like Twitch is okay with music, but YouTube really doesn't like it. So I'm probably just gonna do no music, or if I do music, then it'll be like copyright free or something. Okay, so maybe I can like, I'm gonna look up what's going on in the world so I can have something to talk about while I'm making breakfast. Oh, check out my wobble stool, y'all. So this is meant for like a standing desk, and the base of it is like slightly curved. See that? So like when you're sitting on it, you can like wobble a little bit, get like a little bit more movement, gyrate. You know, you're not stuck in one position the whole time. But I got it like because I needed a really comfy stool for my computer setup, and I needed it to be able. There's a plane going over. I needed my stool to be able to like fit under my bed, so I made sure that it could, you know, go low enough to do that. And then I wanted it to be like comfortable enough so I could like sit on it for like an hour or so. And I like that it wobbles. You know, I can, if I'm reaching something on my counter, like then I can like wobble it, and you know, if I'm here, then I can really reach over there, and I can like reach back here. I can kind of get everything done from one spot. It's really cool. So yeah, I like my stool. Kind of random. Sorry for going on that tangent. Thoughts on aliens like E.T.? Shit. I don't have many thoughts on that. I know he phoned home. Or he wanted to phone home. That's about it. And see if there's anything interesting, because I'm assuming the people here are coming here for like van-related content. The romanticization of stealth camping is actually exhausting. That's the latest post. I'm so tired of pretending that sleeping in a Target parking lot while listening to street sweepers at 3 a.m. is somehow living the dream. Spent like 3 hours driving in circles trying to find a decent dispersed spot that wasn't gated off by locals or sketchy. Battery bank was low. Just wanted to have dinner. I finally caved in and just bought a spot. This person's saying that they just being able to like be in a campsite with power was good for them, and not have a mini heart attack every time headlights sweep across the van is so worth it. Wow, this person's really nervous. Yeah, I don't get why this guy is having so much trouble. It's like, I don't sleep in... Alexander, what up? Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Another Discord friend, I believe. Yeah, like, I don't ever sleep in a private parking lot. Like, I would sleep in a Walmart parking lot if I knew that they allowed overnight travelers, which I know some do. But otherwise, it's like, dude, these places have security for that exact reason. I used to sleep in a Planet Fitness parking lot, but yeah, like, you'll get kicked out eventually because like everyone's doing it. I think it's better just to sleep on the street. Like, if you're going to be in a city, just sleep on the street. Hopefully there's no like explicit laws that outlaw it, or like, you know. But here in California, there are so many van lifers that like the police would have to like just really get some new initiative going, or like, yeah, just really change their ways if they want to like actually regulate these people. But it is going to be harder finding sleep spots, or like not harder and or more uncomfortable to be sleeping in the city, because yeah, you're gonna have like trucks and cars going by you, honking horns, reversing sounds. You know, you wake up in the morning and you're next to like a busy road. So it's like, you know, I've considered getting earplugs, something like that, just to help me sleep through the night. But I don't think it's that bad. Also, this person is saying that they were like running out of power too. I think that's pretty important. You have to have a big battery bank. If not, then you're doing weird shit like paying for a campsite with power, or like bringing a battery bank or a charge station into like a restaurant or like into the gym to charge it. Like, people do that. I think it's good just to have like a really big battery bank already set up in the van. Really, like, the nicer the van is and the more set up it is for boondocking, the more comfortable you're gonna be, and the less you're gonna have to like do uncomfortable or time-consuming things. So like, if you have a bigger water container, bigger battery bank, you're gonna be able to do stuff like wash your hands and shower, and without having to like go into some business. So yeah, I was just going on the Vanlife subreddit to see what was being talked about, and I kind of just got distracted. Okay. I need to do the calculation because I want to figure out how many, like, if I have an average of 5 viewers, how many hours do I need to stream to hit 4,000 watch hours by February? I need to do some simple math.
Thank you all for being here. If anyone has any other questions or topics, love to discuss. I'm looking at all of my skincare items right now. I've been kind of obsessed with skincare lately. And what else? What other random things can I talk about? Like I said, for breakfast, whole carton of egg whites and 2 eggs. And then maybe I'll make a smoothie for the carbohydrates. Oh yeah. Having a little mini blender is so goated. Especially if you have a freezer in the van. Or just a fridge. You know, being able to make smoothies is like really a game changer for me. I can mix in protein powder and all my other powders that I eat, and fruits. I don't usually like to eat fruits raw, but when it's in a smoothie, it's like much more tasty. It can help cool you down too if you're hot. Really easy to clean a blender. So I just got this, like, you know, there are tons of different kinds of these, but just like a little rechargeable blender, super useful. Shout out to all the dads in the chat and moms. Y'all are goated. I wish I was a dad. I wish I was a cool dad like you. Fellow dads. Well, not fellow dads, but any dads out there. Shout out to the moms too. One thing I'm seeing a lot is people living in box trucks. And those are nice because you get a lot more room, and it's like a square instead of like a curved sort of thing going on. So you have a lot more usable space. You can like mount things to the wall easier. You can do a lot of stuff. Like 2 people could fit in a box truck easier. But then you don't fit in one parking space. The thing I love about my van is I can fit in a single parking space, and even though I don't have that much room, I have pretty much everything that like a bigger van or RV would have. I even have a generator on the bottom of my RV. So, yeah, I got solar, I have my fridge freezer, I got like a huge battery bank system, shower, toilet. But unfortunately, I just don't have a lot of space. Kind of cramped in here. And especially if there was 2 people. Could you imagine 2 people being in here? Like, me, there's like a lot of this going on, you know, me bending over and then a huge ass in your face. So yeah, if I ever wanted a significant other, then hopefully they have their own van, or they're okay being in a really close proximity.
frozen banana. Frozen blueberries. Yeah, running the freezer is a real treat. Running the fridge, like if I just have it on fridge with no freezer on, uses just a little bit of power. But if you want to run a freezer in the van, it takes up like so much more electricity. It kind of like made me realize just like how much power a fridge uses in a freezer in a house. So yeah, if I want to conserve on power, then I turn my freezer off and I have it only on fridge mode. And if I really want to conserve power, I turn my fridge completely off, and then I either like, take everything out and I just eat dry food, or I get ice and I just get like a big bucket of ice or a big bowl of ice, and I'll put that in my fridge. And that way things can stay cold with the ice, but I'm not actually running my fridge and like running down my battery. Because the other thing with fridges and freezers is not only do they use a lot of electricity, but like when they kick on, they use the compressor. When the compressor kicks on, it uses a bunch of electricity. So like, I don't know, like I've had instances where I can't start my van because it's just devoting too much power toward the freezer. So something I have to keep in mind. And cleaning pans is really annoying. Like, I'm fine with cooking, but I'm gonna have to clean this egg-stained pan after this, and it's not gonna be fun. And I'm gonna use a ton of my water to do it. So yeah, I'm not usually that stoked to cook in the van. I like things that are like quick, like the smoothie. It's like nice and quick and nutritious and really easy to clean. I just like fill it up with water, run the blender, and it's clean. Cooking with a pan is like kind of a chore. And luckily now I have all my windows open, but like if it was cold or if I couldn't have all my doors and windows open, then I would have to like find a way to get rid of all this like egg smell and steam and the propane from my stove. That's the other thing. It's like people use their propane stoves in their van, and they don't have enough ventilation, so they're like suffocating themselves. Basically, it's not good for you. Okay. Creatine. Already had 5 grams today, so do another 5. And I got some unflavored whey protein. And this is called glycerol monosterate. It's good for, like, makes your muscles look better or something. It smells like chlorine. Just the white powder. And the frozen banana really like holds this thing together. Without the frozen banana, it wouldn't be sweet, and it wouldn't be as the consistency would be like too runny. Frozen bananas are goated for sure. I remember how I used to set up my tripod. I have it in like selfie stick mode, wedged between the armrest, coming up right here in the corner, so that way it can face me while I'm right here. Decent little view. It's kind of off center a little bit. Yeah, I have to relearn all of my angles. I don't like this angle. Yeah, again, it's like my van is just so claustrophobic because of this whole bathroom wardrobe thing that I just don't have much room. That's decent. It's still kind of off center though. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Yep. Uh, oh yeah, the Call of Duty beta is live right now. I wonder how long that's going for. '21st to the 25th. Okay, it's almost over. Oh no, so this is the open beta early access. So I think the early access is only for people that pre-ordered the game. And there's going to be an actual open beta, it looks like from the 28th to the 1st of September. Yeah, and you won't need a pre-order code. I might play that. I might get the beta. Beta. It's vitamin time. The amount of vitamins I'm taking is a little bit ridiculous. So I just got my NAC. Get one of these. Get one of these. These are both amino acids. My theory is if you're not eating meat and you're just having like protein powder, then it might be good to get some more amino acids. It's probably not worth it though, so it's probably just a waste of money. Got some saffron extract. This is ginkgo biloba. I think this is kind of been debunked as something that's like actually supposed to be effective, but I'm just kind of working off this bottle because I bought it a while ago, and I was smoking weed for a long time, but I'm not anymore, and I was thinking that this would help my memory, but I've quit. I don't smoke anymore. I do not consume cannabis in the slightest bit. And this is biotin. This bodybuilder that I watch takes it, so I'm just copying him. And then EAAs. I guess they're different from BCAAs. This is just an amino acid. It was on sale on Amazon, so I just bought it. Probably shouldn't have. I got this testosterone booster. It's not, obviously it's not like replacement. It's just some natural shit to help you naturally produce more testosterone. Long jack extract, maca root powder. Yeah, I don't know. But like I have been going lower and lower in body fat. And I don't know, I'm just trying it out. Like I've never even tested my testosterone, but like, I don't know. But if it's high in zinc, you need some copper to maintain balance. Oh, interesting. Okay. Zinc, 136%. Okay, I'll look into that. Thank you. And then this is for my joints. This was actually covered by my health savings account from a previous employer, so this was free. This is betaine. It's like, it's just supposed to help you have better like muscle endurance. So it's for weightlifting. And then here's MSM, this joint supplement. Got my multivitamin. I have like some cinnamon pills back there. I'm not going to take that. Oh, this is something that someone from the Discord got me on. This is supposed to be like a natural SPF. all the used to work in a pharmacy with a fertility clinic, and all the guys would come in looking for zinc to get huge loads. Well, speaking of that, that may or may not be what this is for. And apparently, you're supposed to take this with fat. So I only eat the sunflower lecithin if I'm having a meal with fat in it. Dude, I have 2 viewers now. Shit, I lost some people. Lost some people with that one. But yeah, you're supposed to eat fat when you take this, or else it doesn't absorb. So yeah, I have this whey protein isolate, but this stuff has no fat. So if you get whey protein concentrate, that has some fat, so that can like help you absorb stuff, and it also tastes better. Like, this tastes like kind of fat-free milk, and that's, I don't know, it doesn't taste as good. There's like no sugar in it. There's no carbs. But I have just like whey protein concentrate, and that stuff is tastier, and it has a little bit of like natural sugar and fat or something, and it's just, yeah, so I take that if I'm trying to like absorb vitamins more. Better than isolate. There's my fiber. I heard you're not supposed to take fiber with other vitamins. So yeah, I've kind of taken a break from the fiber. NO booster. I take this before I work out if I can remember, like an hour before, but it's like, it's hard to remember to take this. And like, I don't want to take this and then not work out, because then I'm like raising my blood pressure for no reason or something. I don't know. But it's supposed to help you work out and give you better pumps. And then I have my magnesium. This is for before I go to bed. Dropped one. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's Monday, right? Dude, that'll happen if you're when you live in the van life. I forget what day it is if you don't have to clock into work every day. But thank you guys so much for being here on a Monday. Appreciate you so much. I'm about to eat my eggs. Shit. I just dropped my blender outside of the van. Did not break. I think we're good. I'm surprised it didn't break. It just fell all the way on the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna eat my food. I'm gonna package up these items. We're gonna skate. We're gonna elect skateboard over to the FedEx and UPS drop-off boxes. We'll get to see UCSB and have some views. And then, I'm not too sure. It's kind of the middle of the day, trying to stay out of the sun. And, oh, I do want to work out on stream. That will be fun. Because I go to a gym that lets me, that gives me 24-hour access. And I found that, like, if I go in the middle of the night, there's like nobody there. So that could be a really good time to stream. It could also be boring. I mean, if there's no one else in the gym and you're just looking at me, like, it is more respectful to the other people in the gym, but it's more boring because there's like not people walking around. Maybe someone actually interacts with me while I'm at the gym. maybe there's a negative interaction. Someone's pissed off at my tripod. You know, that would be funny. Am I still rocking those bone ceramics? Dude, I need to change my bearings on like all of my things. I used to be so good at changing them, but like now I'll basically only change it if the bearing fucking explodes, bro. Because I'm just like, I'm so lazy, but yeah, I should show y'all my skateboard setup. Here, let me eat my vitamins because they're gonna like melt in my hand, and then I'll show you my skate. Okay, this is a really funny picture. Maybe you guys have seen this. How cool it is versus your age. We're looking at skateboarding. Okay, so that's gonna be, wait. Oh, it's the half pipe. Okay, so it's very cool to be skating when you're up to about 20. But after 20, the coolness factor of skateboarding drops off dramatically. And I'm about right here. Okay? We're not doing good in the skateboarding department. I'm probably gonna have to stop. But maybe once we turn 70, we can take the skateboard out of retirement. But I have the old reliable. Usually the tripod's not in the way, but this thing has been with me through thick and thin. I got here, I'll get a better view. I freaking love this thing. Yeah, Shorties. Bro, it's like, we grew up thinking Shorties was like some crazy national brand, but then it just like completely died. I remember your Shorties shirt. You had one of those, I think. Like, everybody had the Shorties shirt. The graph lies. It's for people that care what others think. Yeah. But this deck came from this like stall in Huntington Beach. But then the truck, I think it might have came with like trucks and wheels that were just like complete garbage. But the trucks and wheels that I put on are from a penny board. So, and it's on its last legs. Like, the front's pretty like ground off. And at any moment this thing could just snap. I actually had a regular plastic penny board and it snapped under my weight. So I don't mess around with the plastic penny boards anymore. I feel like if this snapped, it would like be a gradual break. It wouldn't like just break clean in half, you know? I would kind of feel it start to split first. Skate apparel used to be so sick. It's hard to find that stuff nowadays. Yeah, I feel like skating has kind of dropped off. Like I looked up Google Trends. For skateboarding, and I feel like it matched up to like how it seems like skateboarding is kind of losing popularity. Here, we'll do it again really quick. Google Trends. skateboarding. The heck? Okay, skateboarding as a search trend. Okay, I don't think I have any personal. I don't have any PII in frame. Hopefully not. Okay, yeah, no PII in frame. So here's skateboarding, interest over time. Let's do, up 30% versus preceding year. That's interesting. But we're on the past year. Let's do 2004 to present. I think that's when they like started Google Trends or something. Yeah, so like back in 05, back in the mid 2000s, it was like popping. And then, oh, this is the boomer that hates me. This woman, she's like gotten all upset with me before. I don't know. She's like upset with her life or something. Like I'm literally just parking here, doing my pull-ups on my pull-up bar the other day. Oh, there's her car. And she like complains at me. She says I'm taking up too much room because I'm just parked right here doing pull-ups. Like, dude, my car is only 20 feet long. And yeah, she was just like looking for things to complain about. Some people don't like that I'm living rent-free out here. You know, they think about how much rent they're paying or like how much money they're giving their kids. And they don't like that I'm just out here. But yeah, anyway, skateboarding over time. It's been cool seeing Bam Margera get clean and back into skating. Not that anybody in Gen Z would know who he is, which is crazy for how huge he was. Yeah, he did host that one show. I'm not going to name it, but he did host this one online show, this like degenerate one. And he's trying to remain relevant for sure. Dude, this is crazy. What the hell happened here? In 2024, from June 30th to July 31st, there was a huge spike in popularity for skateboarding. I wonder what that correlates to. And then there's this spike too in 2021. Maybe X Games or something to do with that. But this is crazy. Like that spike is crazy. Maybe someone did some like crazy feat, some crazy skateboarding feat. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, I complained about that woman and now we lost all our viewers. So can't be complaining about people. Gotta stay positive. We're in our positivity era, 2026. Oh, it was rough. Ugh. Too much room outside. Yeah, she has so much room. And it was funny because like, she was like, "You're taking up too much room." And I was just like, I didn't say anything to her. And I turned my tripod around and like faced it toward her. So like, if she continued to like say anything to me, I'd at least have it on film and be able to like get some content out of it. Not enough beach in this shot. There we go. It's AI generated, by the way. This is not a real beach. I'm not really at the beach, guys. Let's be realistic here, okay? Oops. No, I am at the beach. That's how life is. I wouldn't be anywhere else. So yeah, I'm thinking after I drop off the packages, I'll probably end the stream after that, which will be in like an hour. So I'll be streaming for like another half hour to an hour. And then I'm going to lock in on my computer and try to get some work done. And try to think of some more interesting stream topics so it's not as boring as this time. Yeah. And yeah, the open beta for Modern Warfare, that's coming out soon, so that'll be fun to play. I got to get ready for that. Maybe buy a solid mouse pad. And you know, usually I have like access to scenes, like a be right back screen, and I kind of might need to use one of those. Oh shit, I just uploaded a short. I thought this was a change scene button, but apparently it was the upload short to YouTube button. So I think I just uploaded a random short to the channel. Have to delete that. That's so funny, there's no scenes. I just want to put up like a be right back screen or something. Oh, there's retouch. How do I look with a retouch? Alright, there's off. I'm old now. I'm an old, ugly man. Let's go back into retouch mode. Make me look beautiful. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Old man. Oh, I can put makeup filter too. Okay. Yeah, but I cannot seem to make a new scene. Okay, well, I think maybe I'll just wrap up the stream right now because I have to go to the bathroom and I don't think I'm going to be doing very interesting things. But this was a learning experience. And when I come back to stream again, I will come back stronger. And I'll have more interesting things to talk about. I will be only streaming on my phone when I need to, like when I'm going out and about. Otherwise, I'm going to try to stream on my computer itself. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. I'll see you next time. I'll give you one last shot of Cosmo and me before I leave. All right, thank y'all for being here. Peace.